What do you do when you have outgrown and realized you are so much more than these identities we are supposed to attach ourselves to? What do you do? This has been my journey for the last 2 years. I have been on the path of letting go of every single identity I've ever had. And while it can be the most liberating experience, and I know who I am, it can also feel very disorienting and confusing in a world that only values and rewards identity. So, as we come up on this journey of remembering who we are, embodying our light, how are we supposed to fit all of that in to a system that only rewards us to be one person, one character, one costume, one role? And this has just been my experience, and it is a struggle every single day. How to become more of yourself while still participating in a limited system. There's days I go into freeze mode and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. It feels like there's always going to be a gap. Like, how are we supposed to become more of ourself in a system, in a world that doesn't reward that? It is a very draining and frustrating experience to come up on this journey where you're like, cool, I know who I am. Fuck yeah. But everything outside of me doesn't reflect that anymore. It becomes very isolating. You feel really alone. And I still really enjoy everything that I do and everything that I create, but how do I enter the world? How do I step back in? How do I find the right people that also can value you for just being you? I just wanted to share it because I'm a very misunderstood person, because I've dropped so many identities of the self and I am able to really embody just the expression of who I really am. And for a lot of people, it doesn't work because people need to place me in a box, but you never will be able to because I've dropped those boxes. But now my struggle is like, well, how do I bridge the gap? How do I build great community and solid friendship? I've just had to accept that when you are really embodying all these aspects of you and becoming more of yourself, remembering who you really are, this old world is not set up for that. And there's a lot of grief there. There's a lot of disappointment. There's a lot of loss. That's just part of the journey. So while it's still rewarding to become who you really are, there is so much loss. And I understand now why people attach to identity. It's more comfortable to attach yourself to something and then be understood.